let me tell you about a beautiful campground that is a donation-based campground outside of I-85 in northwest Georgia. Welcome to Victoria Bryant State Park. I have this entire beautiful place all to myself right now. It is a Monday morning. I came in last night before sunset, and I am currently set up at what's called the Pioneer Camping. I hung the hammock last night in this shelter, and this is much like an AT shelter, so I figured what an appropriate way for me to kind of say goodbye to the AT. Look at this beautiful fire pit. I made myself a sad little pathetic fire off to the side last night. All four of those flat spaces out there would be tent pads. There's the FJ, of course. And now looking down the hill, the first building you'll see is a bathroom. Further down the hill and out there into the distance, past the horse fencing, that's another setup much like this one. The road continues on and it ends right there. I am at the furthest point in this campground. So let me tell you something funny. I've had all sorts of animals around me at night. Alligators. I've had coyotes barking in the background at different campsites I've been in. But I've never had domesticated feral cats screaming at night. This place is full of cats. If you're looking for a cat, there is one to be had right here. About 10 o'clock last night, they all came out, and with my headlamp I could see all of their pretty yellow, red, and blue eyes. So, be aware, lots of cats out here. None of them want anything to do with you, though. Let me show you my beautiful place I called home last night. Up these stairs. We've got coffee going right here on the alcohol stove. And Betty Bye. Got my bag hung up. This is a really nice little shelter. Had it rained last night, I'd have been fine. I hung up my cool little colorful Lucy light. If you're ever interested in finding out what that is, look them up on probably Amazon. Lucy, L-U-C-I-L-I-T-E. You'll be really happy you bought one. So my next plan is finish making this cup of coffee. Instant coffee. Let me already tell you, Folgers is 100,000% better than any other instant coffee, just in case you're ever wondering. But I found a fishing hole on the way in, so let's go see what else there is. And what you're currently looking at is a little fishing pond located inside of the Victoria Bryant State Park. Had to grab my pole, and let's see if I have any luck whatsoever out here playing in this stocked pond. I can see some fish and some turtle. I didn't have any luck over at Four Pines. The guy fishing next to me was catching brim left and right with little worms. They just didn't like my lure one bit. I wasn't willing to get my fingers all yucky with a worm. Alright, Beautiful little place. I'm gonna see you over there on that dock. Well, the approach sign says fishing license required, but there is a stipulation. It didn't specify which state or which type, so I hold a fishing license, just not a Georgia fishing license. I don't plan on keeping any of their little fish anyway. The way I catch things, we won't be catching much. And here's the approach to the beautiful little dock. And because I am just not talented enough to have a tripod or any of that fun kind of stuff, you're just gonna have to watch from afar. The ducks on the other side, we just passed them. I think that sounds like an Appalachian mountain gator. Did you hear that? Alright, probably just a bullfrog. That guy right there, he's a bullfrog. Sounds a lot like an alligator, but we don't have any alligators in this water. Alright, let me see if I can catch a fish for you. Alright, well, it appears that the fish already woke up this morning and had their breakfast and want nothing to do with biting on my piece of metal lure. In the meantime, it looks like a group of about 10 children have just shown up. So I'm just going to walk around a little bit more, show you the back side of the cabins that they have here maybe. You can see those cabins up in the woods. And if you look straight ahead, you should see some turtles on a log, drying themselves out, getting all warm. And our walking path continues into this nice shaded area. Where once again, there's another spot to try your hand at fishing. Now over here it does look like you can definitely get hung up on some stuff. So I think I'm going to call it a day at this location, give you one last view, and tell you that if you're out and about, I highly recommend dropping by Victoria Bryant State Park in northwest Georgia. I've been through so many states recently, I had to remember where exactly I'm located right now. As always, thanks for watching Florida Girl Adventures.